All right, so I gave you a whole bunch of information. First of all, thank you for coming out here. We wanted to do this out in this environment so that we could hear each other and so that we could get whatever information we have left out. So I gave you a lot of information this morning, wanted to give you a chance to let you go over it, and then we've had some questions that have been coming into to our Twitter and so forth, so we're going to address some of those. There's a question about the timing of the release of the tape. So we've had this tape for a while, and we had to diligently review the information that was in the tape, determine if there was any other reason to keep it, anybody else would be charged in a crime, and we had determined that that was not going to be the case. We got a lot of Freedom of Information requests for this tape, and at some point it was just determined that we had to release it. We didn't have good cause, absent any other reason, to not release it under FOI. So and decided at the same time it wouldn't be prudent to release that information, which could be a little bit I don't know. Well, we needed to release that at the same time we would release the name of the officer who was involved in the shooting, so that we could just keep open and give you all the information that we have. We've pretty much given you every bit of information that we have now. I don't think there's anything else that we have to give out. Regarding the second suspect who was in the store in the tape, Dorian Johnson, we determined that he did not commit a crime and was not complicit in the crime. And clarifying one of the other questions that came quite a bit was on the role of two officers. Some were thinking it was the same officer who handled the robbery as was involved in the shooting. That is not the case. There were two separate officers. This robbery does not relate to the initial contact between the officer and Michael Brown. Having said that, I'll take a few questions.
We haven't heard any information yet, Chief, that would justify the use of deadly force, particularly outside of the car.
Okay, I understand that, and these are questions that have to go to the investigation, and I don't think anything from the investigation is going to be released until it's complete.
Chief, is it chairman policy that when a weapon is discharged, if
the officer who fired the deadly shots, whether he knew that Mr. Brown was involved in this incident? I'm confused on that. Whether he knew that Mr. Brown was involved in this.
I can only go up to a certain point, and then it's unreleased information in the investigation, and that certain point is the initial contact between the officer and Mr. Brown was not related to the robbery.
Chief, when a weapon
Chris?
is discharged, is there paperwork that has to be filed out as a matter of protocol describing the conditions under which a weapon is discharged?
There's a use of force report that we have, but all the reports that are going to be written on this are going to be written by the St. Louis County Police Department. They have total control of the investigation.
Report that was made, I imagine, after the shooting.
Yes,
you have in your possession.
I don't have it in my possession. Everything belongs to the county. Yes, ma'am.
How do you respond to people who say this is not Michael Brown on this surveillance?
I just think take a look at it. Just take a look at the tape.
Chief Jackson, different, and the socks were different compared to the pictures of the body.
Okay.
And if it's under investigation, why not?
All I did,
No question.
what I did was release the videotape to you because I had to. I've been sitting on it, but too many people put in FOI requests for that thing, and I had to release that tape to you.
Why did it have to be today, Chief Jackson?
I understand that, but consider that if I just released that tape and didn't release the officer's name, there would be similar questions.
I'm going to read you a statement here. Michael Brown's family is beyond outraged at the devious way the police chief has chosen to disseminate piecemeal information in a manner intended to assassinate the character of their son. What's your response to that?
My response to that is, first, my heart goes out to the family. I can't imagine what they're going through. We have given you everything that we have now and everything that we can give you. So that's from our police department. You have everything we've got. There's nothing else that I can give you.
Chief Jackson, the timing of the release of this video?
No, I had a meeting scheduled with the family yesterday morning. Representatives from the family came. The family did not. They hadn't had a chance to completely consult with their attorney.
And one more
Chief,
question.
it seems like you're only answering questions that character of Mike Brown. And we asked you guys questions about the way you handle this case, why you're releasing information. You say it's under investigation. You just put more citizens in trouble by releasing that video that now they have to be protected because their store and their business has been placed in media. And you say you're concerned about our safety, but it seems like you're only concerned about your officer's safety.
I'm absolutely concerned about the safety of my community.
Did you find evidence on the body linked?
About the officer? Can you say whether he worked in another police department in this area before he came to you?
Yes, he was a police officer for 6 years. 2 of those years were with Jennings, and 4 years with us. I can't go into the security of the officer.
His injuries, Chief?
Did you hire the officer?
Yes.
Can you talk about his injuries? You mentioned the
Brittany?
facial injuries.
Yeah, so the officer involved in the shooting, was he aware of the robbery call?
I don't know. I don't know what came out in his interview. I know his initial contact was not related to the robbery. It was related to blocking the road.
You're telling us that when the officer stopped Michael Brown for the first time, he was not aware that Brown was a suspect in a robbery.
No, he was just coming off of a sick case, which is why the ambulance was there so quickly. But yeah.
Let's stay with this.
Okay.
This is critical.
Well.
You're saying, what are you saying, Chief? Did he know that he was a suspect in a case, or did he not know?
No, he didn't. He was walking.
It had nothing to do with the stop.
It had nothing to do with stop. This,
Why did he
At
stop
this
it?
point, why did he stop Michael Brown?
because they were walking down the middle of the street blocking traffic. That was it.
Did you find evidence of the stolen merchandise on the body?
Yes.
Why did you put more citizens in harm's way? Why
Okay.
did that
Are there any other
not be kept
new questions?
Chief,
Can you
release
open
the
this
photograph of this officer
Uh,
like we talked about?
I was asked that. I'm going to consult with my city attorney before we do that and make sure that that's all part of FOI. I don't know. I just got that question.
Was it wrong for the state police to take over the crowd control?
They're doing a good job. They've actually been here with us since the very beginning of this thing, and I have every confidence in them. The St. Louis County Police Department's still here too.
Bob McCullough last night said it was a denigration to your officers, the decision by the governor to bring in the state highway patrol. Do you agree with Bob McCullough?
That's political, and I'm not going to get involved in that. What I will say is I know the officer in charge. I've known him for years, and I have every confidence in him.
Can you talk about the injuries? Tear gas for 3 days, Chief.
Okay.
Now that the state police has taken over and there was no tear gas, are you excited
28.
about that?
28.
Thank you,
Chief, in
Chief.
terms of the injuries to the officer, you sort of said, can you just go into more detail about the swelling?
Yes.
There's some reports that his eye may have been shut, or it was a severe injury.
Yeah, well, the side of his face was
Under
swollen.
investigation, he shouldn't be able to answer that.
No, this has already been released by the county police department. What I tell you about the incident, the shooting, is what's been released by the St. Louis County Police Department. So everything I say to you, I can't say anything other than that.
Can you describe this officer to us a little bit? Tell us a little bit more about him. What kind of details did he work? How would you describe his demeanor? Did you ever have any issues with him as it related to racial profiling, any discrimination actions?
No, he had no complaints. He was a gentle, quiet man. He was a distinguished officer. Yes.
Chief, I just talked all over you there. We have a tendency to do that.
Yes, we do. I'm sorry.
Could you describe him as best you can?
He was a gentleman. He's a quiet officer, and he has been an excellent officer for the police department.
How has he been affected by this?
It's devastating, absolutely devastating. He never intended for any of this to happen.
Can you
Chief,
address
can you address the officer if he did not kill, if the murder and the robbery did not come together? Why did the video come out and the robbery it was not related together?
Because the press asked for it.
But clarify, Chief, please. Earlier in the day,
Pardon me?
On Twitter, there was information that he received an accommodation for extraordinary service in the line of duty.
Does anybody remember if you got one? Okay. Does anybody remember if you got one? I don't remember, but I'll find out for you. One more question?
let's clarify, Chief. Earlier in the day, you said that you were responding to the description of a...
Can't hear you.
Try it again.
Earlier in the day, you said the officer was responding because the description of a robbery suspect had gone out, and that description matched Michael Brown. Now you're saying he only stopped Michael Brown because he was blocking traffic.
No. I don't think I said he went there because of robbery call. He was in the area. following the robbery because he was on a sick case.
So if the robbery had nothing to do with the stop, then why would you release the video of the robbery? What's the explanation for the timing of
Because you asked for it. You asked for it. I held it for as long as I could.
But Chief, there's
Yes.
Let
But there's no
Captain
connection
Johnson
between
know
that
you were going
video
to
and the
release
stop.
that video because it appeared that he knew nothing about
We Captain Johnson and I just spoke about our communication breakdown, and I talked to Chief Belmer about this. We talked to the command post up there, but I did not personally call him. I should have done that. I'm still in the county being in charge mode. Okay.
Hindsight being 20.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Speak to the citizens.